made history with the election of President Barack Obama. He called us to service as there remains much work to do to end unemployment, poverty, and crime in our communities. There's so many books on how we can accomplish this. But this year, everyone's raving about this summer's hottest new book, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America by Chicago's own Emmanuel Barbie. A graduate of Northeastern Illinois University, Barbie addresses key ways we back our families and communities. But unlike so many other books on this topic, Barbie captivates his reader, presenting solutions through a riveting life story. It's entertaining, it's different, it's exciting. The perfect book club selection. Don't be left out. Get your copy of The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America. Order today at Amazon.com.
Welcome to Help Stop the Genocide in American Ghettos video podcast. I'm your host, Emmanuel Barbie. What's poppin', family? We're here on YouTube Live. This podcast is about elevating community activists through storytelling, beginning with my own story. Hood Liberator made in Chicago, the war against Willie Lynch begins. We are trying to raise capital so that we can produce, promote, and provide job opportunities for our young people through our future films and stage plays. The support we will receive is historical, revolutionary, meaningful, and shall rival that of Black past businesses. We are sincerely grateful to all our supporters, no matter how big or small the donations are. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute will be in the business of creating docudramas, short films, theater, photography, fine arts, music, poetry, literature, sculpture, and dance for inner city youth. Change begins with the stories that we tell. This will be part of our work. Consider becoming a monthly contributor to our Patreon page or PayPal page. We are excited to partner with Teen Spring. On there, we have a virtual store, GRCAM, merchandise such as COVID face masks, coffee mugs, posters, handbags, and t-shirts. All proceeds will go towards our film project. You can advertise your books, business on our platform. Thank you for support of Black media. If you don't understand English, I provide a written transcript of this video podcast on my Medium page. You can find all of my links and pages on my YouTube page. This video podcast is an extension of the grassroots community activist movement. I created GRCAM because I got tired of all of the division among Black people. Pan-Africanism was not working for Black Americans. I wanted to start a new movement for Black people to unite us based on individuals who care about solving Black issues. I created GRCAM in 1991 on a site called Gopher. I wanted to create an organization that focused specifically on solving Black issues in America. I also wanted to connect with other like-minded African Americans, Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Canadians, Afro-Caribbeans, and Afro-Europeans, African immigrants, Afro-Latinos throughout the diaspora. I also wanted to build a bridge between the diaspora and continental Africans or native Africans. I use this platform to interact with everyone on my friends list and everyone in my social groups by giving Black business owners free airtime to promote their products and services. I give people in the faith community an opportunity to share the gospel of Jesus Christ and ordinary law-abiding citizens an opportunity to share their special talents and skills to my listeners from the podcast community. After the show, I offer my guest speakers an incentive by sharing with them how to create their own podcast and YouTube channel to earn extra revenue. I also assist people on my friends list with creating basic websites, finding college scholarships and grants, housing and legal services, all for free. I will be hosting my online talk show every Thursday until I'm able to raise $500,000 for my film project, either through Facebook live stream or YouTube live stream. Even if you are unable to participate, when you have a moment, please watch or listen to my video podcast and share it with all of your Facebook friends. This will help get the ball rolling. After my presentation, I will open up the discussion to my listeners for Q&A through the chat rooms. If you are serious about doing business with me and Sister Renee, then send me your email address to my Facebook inbox, and I will email you everything you need to know about GRCAM, and exchanging emails with me will allow us to stay connected and for you to stay updated about what's going on. Tonight's topic, building our base for Black Millennials and Generation Z. We need to do more than just talk about Black issues. GRCAM, the Grassroots Community Activist Movement, is trying to encourage our group members throughout the world to help us raise funds for our film project so that we can help our people domestically and internationally. Ever since the end of the Civil Rights era, Black Americans have been shucking and jiving. I want us to be aware of what we're really dealing with. Black people have become Americanized and have strayed away from viewing ourselves as a collective group. Meanwhile, white supremacist militias have infiltrated the police department across the United States. We as Black people need to stop being emotionally attached to a country that hates us. Our racial group generates $1.8 trillion yearly. We're not living up to our full potentials. When the United States Army invade Black nations, they murder and loot resources. 20% of the American military is African Americans. Black people who reside in America help fund our oppression through our taxes, spending habits, and by joining the U.S. military. I believe that our base needs to be in Africa. Career politicians have not done anything for the Black community based on the racial gap between Black America and white America. If Black America would get itself together, we could change the global economy. In Africa, we are the majority, and we have natural resources that everyone else wants. I've tried to get other African Americans to come forth and work with me and Sister Renee in setting up satellite communities starting in Chicago. But this has not happened. This is why I'm reaching out to the global Black family. I have a vision and a plan that will turn around our situation worldwide if given a chance. I am just looking for brave and smart Black people / Africans to come forth. I don't have another 28 years to waste. Our children's future is at stake. The goal of GRCAM, the Grassroots Community Activist Institute, is to provide our members with information about applying for their passports and visas so that they can visit Africa. Provide a platform where our members can interact with each other about repatriation to Africa, to help our members build contacts and develop connections with those who want to return to Africa, to promote business and trade between the Diaspora and Continental Africans. Our objective is to become a global organization that will engage young Africans to become leaders in creating and building stronger and healthy communities through our networks of hunger relief, healthcare, civic engagement, housing, legal services, employment, training, and educational opportunities. For example, in Africa, we plan to purchase property to build homes, schools, and hospitals, which will help the African economy. Our programs will be designed to empower and inspire young Africans to strive towards greater social, economic, and political participation in their communities, both locally and internationally. GRCAM aims to attract bright and talented individuals who are driven by their mission to strengthen Black communities worldwide. The grassroots community activist movement would take the lead in reclaiming Africa, the Caribbean, and Brazil. We are 5 billion of us worldwide. Dr. Amos Wilson said, you got to build in brick and mortar. You can't just talk about it. You have to be about it. If Africa becomes strong, then Africa can inflict consequences on the countries that harm one of ours. The question is, how does Africa become strong? The global African family have to invest in African economy. Why are Africans being abused around the globe? Because we don't have a collective mindset, and Africa is not strong enough as of yet to inflict consequences on non-Black nations. Africa needs to be our focus and our homeland. All of our satellite communities represent bits of the greater Africa. African entrepreneurs can ship products to our satellite communities globally, and that will help improve the African economy as well as help improve those the satellite communities which would be in the inner cities. And so to me it would be a win-win situation. The reason why the dominant society created factions or different subsets of Africans is to divide and conquer, so that we don't work within our collective interests. If Africa remains weak, then she will continue to be exploited by non-Blacks. We as Black people have to start taking ownership of our stories and images. And again, that's why I'm trying to do this film. So that way, for those that don't like to read, hopefully I'll be able to reach them. But also, I want to be able to reach the masses, people not just here in the United States but worldwide, to let people understand, what I went through and all that, and the whole purpose of this organization. And that's my way of just trying to make my contribution back to, helping our people on a global level, not just here in the United States. Again, GRCAM represents global Kemet, meaning land of the Blacks. It's developing a collective mindset solving Black issues, African issues first. So, basically this is my presentation. I have finished my presentation, and now I am willing to open up the discussion for Q&A in the chat rooms. If you would like to speak with me on the show, then send me your email address, and I will connect with you through Google Plus Hangouts. So I'm ready. For those that want to really talk with me and stuff, let's make this happen. But again, I don't want to just sit up here and be talking about the problems in Black America. Like I said in my revised book, my Creator, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, or Yahshua, has given me a vision to help improve our community and make a positive impact in our economy. And so, I mean, I'm ready to make this happen, but again, I just would like to have smart people on my management team. Also, I would like for everyone that's on my friends list to participate and share my information, and also leave comments, even if it's negative. Just leave comments that would help, hopefully get people to want to participate. But also, I want to give people an opportunity to be on this show with me, the co-hosts, and talk about issues and stuff like that. That can benefit the global black family, not just American issues. So, with that said, I am ready to open up the, I guess, the virtual phone lines.